Hello my friends, my name's Darren from RC Scale Models, and today we have another kit for you. This one's from Eduard, 148 scale, Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1. Let's do this. Okay my friends, this is the Eduard 148 scale Spitfire Storage Edition. New edition, it's only just been released. Kit number is 11143. You get two complete kits in this from 1938 to 1944, so it's the Mark 1 Spitfire. This side is some of the marking options. So this is very early war and pre-war. Nice box art on the side. More information, stuff you get in the kit. There's a top opening box. Greeted with one manual. I do like the box art. You get two clear, two sections of wings, two fuselages, and then two other bags with everything else. Decals. Get one resin figure, canopy mask. We'll take a closer look at this now. Okay, this is the work manual. I do like the print on the front. It's a shame they didn't do this as a little poster or something, because that would be nice. Your first stage, or in the booklet, is a story all about the Spitfire. Which is pretty cool. If I can find the information, I'll leave it at the end of the video so you can read it if need be. The first step is all your sprue map and everything you get in the kit. The colours they're calling out for are Mr. Hobby or guns. First section, you're working on inside the Spitfire. Be careful of the letters, because they correspond to certain segments, to certain ranges of Spitfire. So check at the back what markings you're going to do, and then mark off and make sure you put the right pieces in the right Spitfire, because it's easily done to make it wrong. So you're starting off with inside the cockpit. Two sidewalls consist of oxygen bottles and stuff. You've got some kind of lever, I'm not sure what that's for, probably landing gear maybe, I'm not 100% sure on that. This piece segment makes up for the seat, for the seat to sit onto, which is the backrest. Your flight stick, your seat, the red segments is being replaced with photo etch if you wish to do so. And then attaching your seat segment to the side fuselage half of the floor, putting your seat belts in, and instrument panel being made up. You've got your pedals down the bottom, your pedals being put together, and then you're sandwiching it all up. Working on the side two fuselage halves, you've got your hatch. You can have it open or closed. If you're having it open, you're going to have to cut it out. Sandwiching it all up. Just before you do sandwich it, don't forget to add some fine detail parts that are inside, some probably warnings and some description of stuff. The lower wing section, drilling out some holes, wing spar going in. This segment here is the lower wing section, and you've got to put in some support pieces for the wheel well, which is the same as here. And then you drop in your upper wing section, sandwich it all together. Also, don't forget the guns. Once you've completed the upper fuselage section, that gets sandwiched on top of the wings, and then you've got your rear wings going on, flaps and ailerons going in, and rudder. More flaps. Some variants have support metal pieces on the side, engine cowling, and around the top. You've got radiators going in here, This is more radiator section, having the flaps open or closed. The landing gear wheels, you've got 2-piece wheel segments, or are they 1-piece? Sorry, the actual tyres are 1-piece, but the actual inserts are 2-piece, so you can paint these separately, like the silver or whatever it requires. Paint your tyres black and then just put them straight in, so it shouldn't require any masking, so it'd be easy to do. Dropping your landing gear in, your tail dragger going in as well, making sure the Spitfire is all square because it's got such a narrow landing gear. This instrument panel goes inside the canopy. I'm not 100% sure what that is though. You've got your hatch. If you're, like I mentioned, if you're having it open, you're going to add this attachment. If you're having it closed, you obviously don't need to cut it out, you just leave it as it is. Your exhaust system is nice. It is hollowed out. This segment here is if you're having the early version, the 1938 version, which is the 2-prop propeller. It wasn't very good and they upgraded it to the 3-prop propeller. It was underpowered and stuff and under performance, so they upgraded to the 3-stage propeller, which is this one if you're doing it. Canopy open or closed. Different type of nose cone as well for E variant only. This is A, B and G version of the early one, 1938, and then 1940 onwards is this section. So you've got different propeller and different rigging. The rigging going to the wings is J only. Canopy mask sections, how to do canopy mask. Resin pilot, I'm not 100% sure who that represents. I think it's Douglas Bader, not 100% sure on that. You've got your first marking option. You want to read these segments, the good information on the mark of Spitfire, good stories behind them. Unfortunately all the pilots have passed away now, God rest their souls. So this one here is from Duxford. That airbase is still going. This is 1938, which is one of the early ones. This one's from Yorkshire, 1939, one of the early ones again. Camouflage is the typical earth brown, earth green, black and white wings. This is another early one. This one from 1938. This one's from Hornchurch. Hornchurch base is no longer around either. That's reclaimed land by the farmers. Again, typical camouflage, brown and green, but the underside is silver this time. This is 1940 Spitfire. This one's from East Langhef, Scotland. Oh, I can't pronounce that, but this is 1940. Hornchurch again, 1940. This one's 1940. This one is a little bit different. This is camouflage is earth brown and dark earth green. Half of the wing is black, half the wing is white, but the front nose and the rest of the aircraft down the back is silver. And you go into 1940, typical aircraft, you probably know what Spitfires are today. Earth brown, earth green, but this colour on the bottom is known as duck egg green, which is a bit like a minty green colour. 1940 this aircraft, earth brown, earth green with a duck egg colour on the bottom. This one's a little bit different. This one is from 1940. Earth brown and earth green, but instead of duck egg green, this is known as sky grey. Known as sky, which is a lighter version of duck egg green. So it's a little bit lighter. This one here, 1940. Again, dark green arc, dark earth with the sky colour. So stencil data, which is pretty cool. And then that advertisement for if you want to upgrade your stuff to the resin cockpit, wheels, instrument panel, guns. Here is the detailed photo etch. You get two of these, which are identical. Very nicely done. Typical Eduard canopy mask, which is laser cut. Some people like them, some people don't. Inside here is your stencil data. Again, you get 2 of these because there's 2 airplanes. I recommend you do stick the stencils on the Spitfire because they are quite visible, and if you don't have them on, it looks kind of weird, especially these ones on the wings. We have this nice decal sheet, which on the back is all your letters, and then you have your markings, roundels, which is done by Eduard. We'll have a quick look at these ones. So yeah, nicely in colour and register. Loads and loads of roundels. Okay, take a look at the sprues now. We have 2 of these, which is the clear parts. We'll do it in no particular order. You get these in nice resealable bags. You can always keep them handy. Check to make sure there's no bits missing. But we have this nice clear sprue of different canopies sections. Ones are closed, ones are open. So however you want to display your Spitfire. You do notice you do get these pieces on the end for clip wing Spitfires, so it looks like we're going to get a later Spitfire again come out. You notice on the on all the sprues they've got a Mark 1/Mark 5. So are we going to get a Mark 5 later? It'd be nice if we do. Probably a reason why they've done this already. Little hint of a Mark 5 possibly coming down the line. Don't think Eduard do a Mark 5. I don't think Spitfire. Here's your resin figure. I must imagine they've done it themselves. It's not made by anyone else. Really good detail. Like I say, I'm not sure 100% sure who it's meant to represent, but I think it's Douglas Bader. Not sure on that because Eduard doesn't actually say. We have in this bag wings and fuselage halves. I'll say there's 2 of each, because you can do 2 planes. So the wing sections, lovely detail, rivets. You have got a mixture of raised rivets and recessed rivets. You've got a mixture. So I imagine it's like that on the real aircraft. We have 2 of these. We have 2 of these sections, which consist of the propeller system and nose cone, not jet seat, but the pilot seat, and then the insert for the seats as well. You've got one with cushion and one without. So I imagine the early one didn't have the cushion; it was just straight up metal. And then inserts for detail for the wings. nicely done. Again, these are all recessed. Lower wing section, the gun ejector ports are hollowed out. Some kits you find it's covered up, so you have to remove them and cut them out, but this is all nicely done. You're going to have ejector pins on the inside, but you're not going to see any of that. And so don't forget to put your wing spar in. I have this one, which contains of the rest of the parts. You have 2 of each of these again. So this sprue contains flaps, wings, ailerons, the end of the wings, the chin, wings, more nose cone type shapes. Here are nose cone, radiator segments, inserts for the wheels. You've got clip wing sections again, tail dragger section, the radiator sections as well. The plastic wheels are moulded as one piece, so they're no problem. You've got ones a bald, and you've got ones with tread. So yeah, nicely done this sprue. The detailed parts. This one here consists of internal parts and another propeller. 3-bladed propeller. Here's your 2-bladed propeller section, which has to be glued in half. It's easy done. The machine gun sections are hollowed out, which is a nice touch, slide moulded. And you've got slide moulded section for the ends of the exhaust system, which is a nice touch again. You see here we have cannons, which is going to probably be again for the Mark V, I think. So it does look like there's going to be a Mark V coming down the line. I'd be surprised if there isn't, because the parts are here to do one. Internal parts, structural, which your pilot seat goes onto. These are the side walls. Cockpit floor, you've got another seat here, which has a cushion on it. Instrument panel, if you're not going to go down the fellow edge route. But I think you might as well, because it's there and it's in the kit. All internal parts for the cockpit. There's another seat section. This one hasn't got any rivets on it though, so this one is not as detailed as the one before. So there you are, my friends. There's another kit from Eduard, 1/48 scale, limited edition, Mark 1 Spitfire, the story edition. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.